Hello, everyone. This is the weekly review for U.S. history from April 26th to April 30th as we continued working on the Civil Rights Movement. On Monday, April 26th, we read a passage about President Johnson's commitment to civil rights. Students were then asked to connect the reading to a historic theme and to pull important people, events, turning points, and consequences from the reading. This connected directly with the indicator we are working on for the Civil Rights Unit. Then we began working on the Level 1 formative for civil rights. Students need to describe a historical era, enduring theme, turning point, event, and consequence, and list examples of historical eras, themes, points, events, consequences, and people from a particular historical era. In the Level 1 formative, you had links to many of these components of the civil rights movement, and then you had to simply list them. Then we began analyzing a very important primary source called Letter from a Birmingham Jail. And we worked on several exercises on this. We looked at a video called 50 Years On, MLK's Legacy Lives Out Loud, and generated 3 questions based on that. And then we analyzed 3 excerpts from the letter and generated questions and summarized each one over the course of the week. We next worked on the Level 2 to 3 formative for the civil rights movement. Again, students were asked to choose people, events, turning points, and consequences from the civil rights movement based on links that you had to several of these components. And then you had to answer questions like an investigative report of the essential who, what, when, where, and what the theme was for each of the people, events, turning points, and consequences that you chose. Our executive functioning skill was integrity. We essentially focused on academic honesty while we were working on the civil rights movement. What's coming up next? We'll continue working on the civil rights movement, introduce the summative, as well as introduce our next unit on the 60s and Vietnam, and continue working on the executive functioning skill of integrity. That's it for now. Take care.